Welcome back to the channel. If you saw my last video, you know that I was laid off a couple of weeks ago, and I am very fortunate to have a lot of connections in the WordPress space, in the audio and podcast industry. So I'm going to be okay, and I really appreciate everyone that reached out and helped me find all these new opportunities that have come across my desk, which has been, again, a really fortunate situation. It's a true testament to community in both the WordPress world and the podcasting world. But I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention that it's a testament in creating content and just creating stuff and putting things out into the world, as crazy as it seems, to create a video to say that you got laid off and you're looking for new opportunities, and seeing that sort of not go viral, but certainly get a lot of attention and bring a lot of direct messages, emails, contact forms, all of this stuff, which again has been fantastic. One of the things that I've seen shift in the WordPress world, one, because now I'm paying attention to finding a new job and I've been talking to all of these companies lately, is that there's a real investment in wanting to create better connection to the community, one through content, and two through personality. A lot of the opportunities that I've had over the last couple of weeks, the interviews that I've been on, most brands are looking for that. How do we create great, engaging content to reach our users, but then also back that up with somebody who has a strong personality, who can represent the brand in a positive way. And also not in just like a sort of sales and marketing scope, which is, you know, sort of key to a lot of this stuff, but also in an education and community approach as well. In other words, can we find someone and create content that ushers in the success of our customers? And I've seen this across a lot of the WordPress companies that I've spoken to, again, these last couple of weeks. There's more proof in the pudding with Miriam Schwab, who was the creator of Stratic, which was acquired by Elementor. Elementor just did a live event sort of bringing her on board to be, I don't know the title off the top of my head because I don't have it in front of me, but maybe it's community liaison or, you know, community manager or something like that. I'm going to predict that this is going to be a very strong opportunity for WordPress brands who are looking to, you know, stand out through 2023. Tons of competition in the space, i.e. if you're a form building company, if you're any plugin company, let's face it, there's tons of competition across the board, just an intention in getting your product in front of other potential users. But with all of this competition, and over the last, 3 or 4 years, where all we've talked about is content marketing and creating great content, a lot of brands have invested in that, which is good, but what that has done is sort of this race to create this inventory of content that doesn't stand out from the rest of the pack. And now, having somebody in place to present that content differently, to connect the different types of content with a different, let's call it buyer's journey with somebody's, WordPress software. This is where brands in 2023 headed into 2024 are really going to stand out. And if you're thinking about that, and you don't have a budget to, let's say, hire somebody to go into that role, there's this whole movement. I probably don't have to tell most of you watching this about build in public and putting stuff out there. Like, look, we literally build on top of the world's most popular content management system. Create content, publish it to the world, let them know what it is that you're working on, let them know what it is that you're doing, right? And keeping that up front and center for your audience, for your customers and potential customers to see. Building a voice in your brand isn't new. It's just that now brands are really looking to say, this is the only way we're going to stand out in 2023. Sure, features and price points and offerings, all that stuff will work, but now's the time to really invest in a voice that cares about your brand. And if you're a small company, it's you. You're the founder. You have to, put yourself out there and connect with your users, because if you don't, the next product, the next company, the next service will. And that's going to be the biggest connector in 2023. I mean, look, AI, ChatGPT, there's so much stuff that people want to automate in order to find and get more customers. what's left? Where is the human left in this equation? This is something I've been talking about for so long. When you compete against large brands like an Amazon, a Facebook, a Microsoft, they are sort of this faceless entity, when as a small software provider, you can stand out by bringing through your humanness. I think we're going to need, like, this was made by a real human, like I'm recording this on my camera. This is not AI generated, but maybe in the future, even this will go away to the robots. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's my sort of, I don't know, marketing business prediction as I find myself having these conversations over the last couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for all of your support. Don't forget to subscribe, mattreport.com/subscribe. Join the newsletter, got a rebrand happening there. And then if you want all things WordPress, thewpminute.com.